Welcome to the graduation of Ira.
Yeah, buddy.
Before we get to the big speech, we'll go around the room and say a few words.
Yeah, Ira, let's go, buddy. Super proud of you, man. Fortunate enough to meet you when you came in this house and enjoyed spending a lot of time Wednesday nights and seeing you on Sundays. So super proud of what you've done and the time here and the work you put in. And looking forward to see what God's got planned the rest of your life, buddy.
Thanks.
Be here to support you and be here as long as you're in town, man.
Nice.
Looking forward to it. You too, bro.
Thank you.
Stefan?
Oh. Okay, well, congratulations, buddy. It's my second day here, so like just getting to know you for 2 days, man. You've been amazing, like really great person, and you've helped me a lot just by speaking a few things you have. So I'm proud of you, man. You got this, buddy. So
Yeah, congrats, Ira, man. I've only known you, 2 weeks today, and I feel like I've known you my whole life. We're losing a valuable player in this house, but I know you're going to be back tomorrow and the day after and every other day. We're going to see you. It's certainly not over with it. You're going to the big leagues, that's all. Graduating from AAA team, and man, wish you all the best, bro. God's going to treat you well, man. All right, man.
What's up, Ira?
Hey there, Owen.
Congratulations, buddy. I'm super proud of you. I remember we first met at the very first AA meeting I went to, actually when I was on the Sunshine Coast. And yeah, you made quite the impact on me then, you and Sean. And when I found out you were coming up here, I was really excited. And I'm really glad that you stuck it out for the full 90 days. You're like a different person. You're in a way better headspace. You've always got a good attitude, and you're like a big brother to me. I really respect you. So yeah, I'm really proud of you. I'm really happy for you, and I'm super stoked that you're gonna be my new roommate. I think it's gonna be sweet. So
Buddies for life.
yeah. So yeah, I love you, brother, and I wish you the best in your future. We'll make this a good summer.
Thanks, man. Love you too, brother.
Yeah, man, Ira, it's been awesome getting to know you. You're here my first day in, and you kind of showed me the ropes and made me feel comfortable with everything going on here. You got a very, good sense of humor. I think we all had a lot of laughs because of you, and you have the ability to lift everyone up around you. If things are down. So yeah, man, I got all the confidence in you. You do well, and it's been real nice getting to know you over the last few months. And yeah, man, kill it.
Thanks, man. Love you, brother.
Love you too, bro.
What Ira. Yeah, congratulations. Time flies. I was saying to some other clients, it's that, when you really get along with one of the clients, like the clients, time goes by so fast, too fast for my liking. And I think I did your intake, right?
Yeah, you
So
did.
yeah, wow, 3 months ago. And then, we've had some talks, some one-on-ones, and, heard you share at morning check-ins and outside of the house, and you've had some ups and downs, and you've come out on top. I felt it wasn't my place to tell you what I thought you should do in regards to that one particular problem, but you have a connection to a higher power, and that's one thing I love about the program is you have faith and you will be fine. I'm glad you have a faith. Just stick with it. You're going to a great place, second stage, with a bunch of alumni, a bunch of beauties, and you have our numbers, and looking forward to the next chapter of your journey. Gonna miss you, but you're still gonna be around. So, congratulations, proud of you, love you, and keep on keeping on.
Thanks, Dewey. I love you, man.
Love you too, man.
Congratulations, Ira. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, brother.
Been a long journey for you, I'm sure, and you've changed a lot since the first day you came, that's for darn sure. And good on you. You're close to where me and Zach are going to be living, so don't be a stranger. Come down and visit, and you're welcome anytime.
Thank you, man.
And take care. Good luck.
Well, thanks. I love you, Tim.
Love you.
Ira? Wow. I was just thinking when you first came in, very friendly, big heart, caring, but jacked up.
Jacked up.
Yeah. lots of worries and stress and opinionated and things that you're caught up in, and I really seen a big change in you know. Impressive with some of the stuff that, the self-will took over a little bit, but you were able to recognize some of that stuff where it was taking you because you were learning on who you were and what you're doing, right? So I'm really proud of you. Yeah, just keep doing the work, stay grounded, keep the focus on you, right? It's about you, right? It's about your self-worth, and only you can fix that and fill that up. And I'm glad that you're going to second stage, and you'll be able to give back to these guys. You're a big piece, and you've done a lot of good work, and I'm proud of you. So congrats.
Thanks, Nina. I love you. Appreciate you.
Alright.
Hey.
Pretty much been here just as long as I have. Well, been here longer than I have. I definitely agree with everyone what they've said. You're an amazing person when you came in here, but I think you finally really start to believe that in yourself. You're honestly a really caring person. You've got a huge heart. You've always got other people's interests, and generally before your own, which sometimes can be a bad thing. But I'm really proud of the guy you've become. I'm glad to be able to call you a brother for life. And, I'm not gonna say goodbye because I know I'll be seeing you again. So I'm always here. You got my phone number. It'll be nice. We can actually do things outside of the house. Not client to client, but brother to brother. So yeah, man, I'm stoked, bro. You got this, man. Just keep on trucking. Love you, brother.
Thank you, brother. I love you too.
Hey, George. Ira, you make so much noise when you sleep.
Yes. That I do.
I feel like I've known you for 1,000 years. I have dreams about the inside of your nostrils. I'm still praying when I'm asleep for you to stop snoring. But it's fine, they're loaded sofas, so I'm still going.
Well, there you go. Today's your happiest day. Be proud. It's my graduation.
You said that first night. I don't know what to say. It's sad you're going because, we're all human, and I've been living. It's only been 10 days, but we're in a safe space where we're all sober. Yeah, no matter what, all the time, and people to look after us. We got our medication and a bed and a roof over our heads. Relapse can take all of that from you very quickly, especially when you're not here. I don't want you to relapse because, frankly, it would affect me and it would be sad for me and everybody here. I think definitely most of us that I've been in rehab 18 months. I've known 4 people die so far. From when I was down in Florida, a beautiful 24-year-old girl from North Carolina, heroin overdose. And a couple guys I stayed with at GWC. Since I was there a year ago already. I lived with them for like 4 weeks, maybe a couple months, and now they're not here. And there's nothing anyone can do about it. I'll be praying for you, and I really will do that. And there's more power to God than all of us put together, so. Sobriety is sobriety is you know, sobriety is the enemy of our addiction. So when we're in active addiction, the worst thing that can happen is to be sober. So we spend a lot of time believing sobriety is the enemy. It's not. So don't be scared.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks for everything. I've learned a lot from you.
So I love
Take
you,
care.
brother.
Thanks, George.
Thanks, George.
Ira, my friend, congratulations on finishing the 90 days, man. Super stoked. Glad you're coming to second stage. You say you have a sense of humor. It's contagious, my friend. I've heard it from people in the program, and I've seen it in this house. Is your ability to make people laugh. And watching you grow in the Bible study, and in the higher power, and your dedication to recovery and to changing your life has been inspirational, man. And going forward, I hope you stick with it, and you remember what works for you, and you keep doing that, man. Because look how far you've come just in 90. So imagine in 3 years you keep going this course, what you're going to accomplish, man. Yeah. I'm just super stoked that you're going to be sticking around, because I know for a while there you're playing with thoughts of going different places, and I'm really glad you kind of pinpointed the direction you wanted to go, and you stuck with it. I think that's very important going forward. So I'm just really grateful that you're going to be with us, because you're just going to make the team so much stronger. So congratulations, Ira.
Thanks, man. I love you, Randy.
Congrats, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
I'm glad I can make it. You're going to a really safe place. Just stay close with those guys and the guys here. And put my number in the card, so call me whenever. Good job, buddy.
Thank you, brother. We love you, bro.
Thank you.
Ira. My first roommate, man, when I came to this place. And yeah, we had some sleep offs, man.
Oh, we did.
Some sleep talking conversations, and all sorts of rumbling and stuff coming. Yeah, absolutely. That's for sure. I want to say,
guys, if he puts this online, I'll be single the rest of my life.
and your humor, man, it's irreplaceable. Irreplaceable. Yeah, you're an awesome guy. They say addiction's like giving up everything for one thing, and recovery is giving up one thing for everything. So you're really opening up the doors to the whole world, man. Take it and run with it. You're always welcome back at this house, and we need you part of the team, like it's been mentioned, man. You're a key element to showing what recovery is all about, man. You're a super cool guy. It was great knowing you. I went to my first meeting when I came here, and I landed in Powell River. I came exhausted, tired. And we went down to that Atlanta club, the dank smelling place that it is, and it was a great meeting, man. There was only about 3 of us, but they say it only takes 2 people to make a meeting, and it was very special, man, and it's great getting to know you, and I hope to continue our bond.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks, Eric.
Yeah.
I love you, man.
Yeah, love you too.
Buddy. Hey, buddy.
Well, we've had some times before this house.
Yes, we have.
I was thinking about what you were saying about feeling weird about going back down there, and I'm just gonna give you the grace. It was nice when coming up here, because when I got back to Gibson's, just for that short 3 weeks after living up here, is that most of our group has also done what we're doing, has gotten sober, and everybody's really happy, and it was really nice to see that. It was super encouraging when I got down there, and so don't be too scared. Both the Niagara boys have both gotten sober, and a ton of other people. It's a real thing going on. So I think you'll be, you know, find it a lot easier than you think. Just stick close to the good people. Man, have we ever had some laughs? The same thing with everybody else that says that you were my first roommate too. It's funny, it's like you're always everybody's first roommate. Right? That ends quickly, eh, buddy? It's okay, we love you just the same.
I hope that doesn't have anything to do with the statistics.
We're just gonna have to get you to strap your knees to the bed, you know, where you go to bed.
Yeah.
But no, man, you know what? It was like one of the first lessons I had to learn getting here was just the patience and acceptance and you know, and it was funny too because it was neat to just as soon as I walked through the door and you're like, whoa, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on? You know, it was super cool. But I'm gonna go back to one of the funniest moments that I had here with you. And unfortunately, it was at Corey's expense. It was about the one-hit wonder, Lana Miles, and we just took a tear out of that whole situation for like 45 minutes after the first initial drop, and it all got all the way to the point where like the radio stations around here were gonna answer a phone call from McClat, and like the DJ was gonna walk out of the room and kill themselves. Like it got that far, and we were just in stitches on the ground almost. Man, my face and my stomach hurt so bad. Like I hadn't laughed like that in years. And I appreciate that so much. And that's just one of the many, many wicked laughs we've had. And like, if anything in the world is healing and laughing and smiles and care for another person, you know, that kind of stuff going on together, pretty darn cool. So I know you're gonna do awesome. I know it for sure because I remember you back in the day, and it's not even the same person. So yeah, I've got no doubts. And you know, I hope our paths cross quite often because I want to keep laughing like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got all my best wishes, man. And you have my number.
Thanks, man.
Gotcha.
I love you, brother.
Love you too, man.
Ira,
Ira.
we're really proud of you, man. You know, I hope you continue to work towards a career in counseling because I think it would be really beneficial for the people that you help. And you know, you have so much wisdom, you have so much to say, and you have experienced addiction, so you know. And you're amazing with music, so you could incorporate music in therapy, and it would be pretty cool. So, and you know what to do. So I'm not going to give you any lecture on that, but I love you, and I just hope you stay connected, and yeah, just keep coming to the house and visiting. Yeah, I love you, man.
I will. I love you too, Rob.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello, Ira.
Hey, Jay.
How are you doing?
Good, you?
Good. They say this is an honest program, so I'll be honest.
Oh.
When I first met you, you were pretty pickled. And things were not going to happen when I picked you up. It was just not in the rule book. But you had a second opportunity, and you took that opportunity and you ran with it, and you ended up here. When I came into work and saw you in the house on Monday or the Tuesday, I was so happy to see you, dude. I was so happy. We gave each other a big hug, and it was just like, yes, he made it. That's awesome. And that was all you. Like, that was all you. Nobody stopped you from staying sober. You did it yourself. Right? That was 3 months ago. Now you're here. You're graduating, you're going on the second stage, lots of opportunities are going to come your way, and I think you're going to just jump on it, dude. I love your enthusiasm for always jumping into everything we do. You're always gung-ho, you're always ready to ride. It's very cool, very cool. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're graduating.
Thank you, my friend. Love you, Jay.
Stefan, want to unmute yourself?
You want to do Nigel first?
Hey, boys. Sorry, I just have a couple of dogs that are having way too much fun here. Yeah, I mean, you were worried there weren't going to be too many people at your grad, and it looks like there's not much sitting room there, so I'm really glad to see all the support and love for you, man. You're you're a great guy. You have a really big heart, and you have a lot of qualities that are endearing to me and actually remind me of myself. I'm really proud of how you've really developed and worked on, getting a good relationship with your higher power, which I really think will be one of the main things that keep you on this path. At my situation, I have kids, so I couldn't do second stage, but I totally would have if I had the opportunity, and I think that that's very mature and a great choice by you. You've got some great guys there that have the same goals as you. Yes, son? Okay. Yeah, so I'm just super proud of you. I wish I could have been there, but Mr. Odie's pretty tuckered out, I guess. So I will definitely catch up with you again tomorrow, and I'm super proud of you, man. Keep going.
Thanks, Steph. I love you, brother.
Yeah, I love you too, man.
Yeah, no, I not the same because we're spending a lot of time together, right? So,
Yeah.
I think you'll add a lot to the second stage, and I feel good about having you there. Yeah, I think you're taking your recovery really serious, and I think you'll fit in fine because it feels like everybody that's there right now is really pushing towards the same goal, right? So, yeah, I don't have any uneasy feel. Not that I should, but I'm just saying I don't feel uneasy about it at all. And I think that you'll add a lot to my recovery, and I know you will for Orion as well. Being his roommate. So yeah.
Thank you, Nat. I love you, brother.
Speech.
Here.
Oh, do you? I missed her.
I'm way back in the back.
Oh, there you are.
Ira, you beauty, you. Yeah, it was great. I mean, you got to see me my tail end here, so I mean, I'm glad you get to see me at my best now, because I was definitely at my worst then, man. I appreciate you. You're always super positive to me, and I appreciate the support from you, man. You got a big heart and just positive energy, and I'm just excited to continue this journey with you at second stage, man. Get to know you even better. So I know you got this, and
me too.
Yeah,
your best is fucking good, bud.
yeah, thanks,
I love
buddy.
you.
I appreciate it. Love you, man.
Well, wow. Ugh. I am lathered. That is, yeah, thank you so much for all the kind words. Thinking back, I think the entire voyage really, I have a friend that I don't really talk to anymore on the coast, but he's a really smart guy. I love him a lot. He once said to me, "Let the bridges you burn light your way." And it just happened to be that the bridges that I burnt lit my way here. And now that saying that he said to me makes more sense than it ever did ever before. I was absolutely cracked out, in psychosis, dying of alcohol poisoning every day, tried to take my own life, and ended up in the hospital. 27 days later, after detoxing, I was going to be coming to Miklat. So technically today would have been 4 months sober. And I begged and pleaded after 27 days, please let me stay in the hospital. And they said, we're full. And they kicked me out, and I got loaded on my way to treatment. Like a good addict, right? So I'll never forget the feeling, like the feeling of just dread and bottom. Like my heart fell out the bottom of me, absolutely, when I did show up off the ferry. And I could see the disappointment, but also the care in Jay's eyes when he told me I'm gonna have to get back on the ferry. There's nothing he could do. I just felt doom, so black, just cold. I was like, oh my God. And lo and behold, like 2 minutes later, he came driving illegally down the lot, trying to catch me like a fucking madman, by the way, in the terminal. This is the kind of care and love that this man has, even for a stranger at that point. But he came tearing down that terminal, and I barely remember anything except for that. And he's like, look, I talked to Rob. We're going to sort it out. If you go to a homeless shelter for 2 days and stay sober, we'll let you come to the house. And I remember feeling, I was like, oh my God. And I remember this lady at the ferry beaking off and yelling at us. And I was pulling out my BC Ferries ID, which is something you never do if you've done something wrong. And we're like, ah, and then like everything was all crazy. And I ended up at the homeless shelter. So this is the first night in Powell River, BC. I went to the shelter and had my suitcase and an acoustic guitar, and I leaned it there and said, well, I'm going to go exploring. Well, I got my ass kicked, fought a couple dudes, and then got arrested. And I got taken to jail where the cops beat me up. And then they let me out in the morning. But as some of you said, I'm a real positive and nice guy. I'm probably the only man in history that everybody, all of the addicts at the homeless shelter, not one of them touched my stuff, and they protected it for me all night. I got back there, not a single thing was missing. I sat down there for the entire day, sober and cold and detoxing, shaking with the clothes on my back all day and all night. And then the next morning, Rob came and picked me up and brought me here. And you know, the bridges lighting my way to Miklat, I really didn't understand at the time how much of a godsend it really was, and how close I was to my higher power there without knowing it. Because there has to be a God, because I'm alive today. I'll say that. You know, yeah, do I still have guilt? Do I have reservations? Am I upset? Is there people I love and I miss? Yes. But just like my wonderful Nina says, and I hear her in my head, she's a voice now, that I just love having it. Is, you know, as long as I have the tools to deal with that, and I have the courage to deal with that, and I have the love of myself to deal with that, then looking inward, yeah, you know what? I individually today told each one of you that I love you, and because I do. And that's the truth, you know? We are all different people, and we all struggle. That's why I want to be a counselor, is because of moments like that in my life and how much love I feel in my heart. And I feel that way for other people because I don't want anyone to hurt like I did. And if they do, then I want to help them not. Or find the courage and the strength to get past that and move on. And, you know, the whole entire world could take a big lesson from recovering addicts for sure. Whereas it's, yeah, you know what? Don't put people down, lift them up. If you always lift the guy next to you up, he'll lift you up too. There's no more room for people to put each other down. You know, coexist, love each other. Think about the outcome. Think about the feeling. Think about the end result, and the end result for everybody except yourself. These are some lessons that, you know, that I'm learning from God, and I'm learning from wonderful therapists, psychiatrists, and even more so than those, you fucking addicts. I see it every day. I see it in the rooms. I see it in the house. I see it on the street. There's nothing more resourceful than a drug addict. If any of the addicts that come through this house, or any of the addicts or the alcoholics that are suffering out there, use even a quarter of their resourcefulness that they put into drinking or drugging every day, they will accomplish anything they put their mind to. And I believe all of you can too. And you know what? Yeah, thank you for lifting me up. And I will stay sober. And I will be coming here. And I will be looking after you guys. Because that's what you would do for me. And you know what? Don't be scared with new guys coming into the house. Because we're here. The alumni's here and the staff is here and you guys are here. And if you can feel impacted by brother, you feel impacted by knowing me for 2 days, you've learned enough to help the next guy. That's how it works. I thank you all for my life. And I thank you all for my sobriety. And I thank you all for being family. And I love you all very much. Thank you.
Nice work, buddy.
Eric, you see Dr. McGuire? Yep. It's a big day.
Nice good cake.
That was good.
I think they're just trying to find the candle.
Melting. Melting.
Is that?
Always. Slowly but surely. Yeah, right up.
No, I've been doing the body study. So
Yeah, I'm so glad I did too. That's pretty great.
Yeah, we still got some iron to pump before you go.
Oh, yeah, we do.
We'll be there.
Picked up by Ira when it came here.
Just buddy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ira. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks, guys.
Remember this moment.
Yeah.
And many more.